What's the best piece of advice you've ever had?
Easy. Always give it at least an hour after eating before going swimming. No, nothing happened. I just really believe in that.
What's the best piece of financial advice you've ever had?
Oh, right. Okay, best piece of financial advice. My name's Dav Moss. I'm here to educate and inspire you to make the most of your money, to be generous and to impact the world beyond just yourself. So let's jump in with the first of my unconventional money rules to live by. Number 1, don't rely on one source of income. You've probably heard a lot of people say it already, but if this last year has taught us anything, it is that one source of income is not a good idea. Having one source of income that can be taken away from you at any time, for any reason, isn't the best way to go about things. If you end up losing your job, or if you end up not being able to work for some reason, it is a great idea to have something else that you can fall back on. The businesses that have done the best are the ones that have managed to navigate from doing one thing to doing something else, but the businesses that have had even more success are the ones that always had 2 different revenue streams, 2 ways of doing things. So when one shuts down, the other one can carry on. And you are the CEO of U.Inc. That's a bit cheesy, isn't it? So you are in charge of making sure that you've got more than just one income source. I counted up my income sources the other day and I came to 11. Let me know if you want me to make a video about that. Anything you can do which is a different way of earning a living, anything you can do is a different way of getting some passive income in, that's an absolutely great idea to start doing right now. I'm not going to go into a whole list of side hustles and passive income ideas here. There's loads of videos out there. I probably should make one at some point. Rental properties, dividend stocks, getting delivery jobs, getting other jobs, getting teaching online, selling stuff around the house. It's all stuff that anybody can start doing at any time. Well, actually, maybe not the property thing. Unconventional money rule number 2 is don't pay off your mortgage, especially not early. This isn't going to be ideal for everybody. If you can get your mindset right that your mortgage is the cheapest loan that you can ever possibly get, and you can use that money to invest into other money producing assets, you'll get a better return from investments like a rental property or putting it into the S&P 500 rather than paying off your mortgage early. By paying off your mortgage early, you are guaranteeing yourself a return on investment of whatever percentage your mortgage rate is. So if your mortgage rate is 2.2%, then you're guaranteeing yourself a 2.2% return on your investment. But if you didn't overpay on your mortgage to get that 2.2% and instead invested it into something like a stocks and shares ISA or a rental property, then you can get a much higher return on investment than just putting it into paying off your mortgage early. If you saw my last video up here, you can actually take this to the next level and start borrowing against your own house in order to start investing in some rental properties. But before you do that, make sure you understand the risks and make sure you know what you're letting yourself in for. Unconventional money rule number 3. It is better to give than to receive. Now, when you're out earning your money, it's so easy to think, I've got this money, this is my money, I worked hard for it, I don't need to give it away, I need to spend it on myself. But that actually is an incredible trap on your heart. It is much better to be generous, to give some money away. I'm a big fan of giving at least 10% away to charities, to other people that need it more than I do, and I think it's really good practice to get into. It can release the hold that money has on us. Money can so easily start to trap us because we want more and more of it. By giving it away, we are actively fighting that grip that it takes on us. So be generous, and you can see it is much more blessed to give than to receive. When you can see other people being blessed and benefiting from the gifts that you're able to give them, it is such an encouraging and rewarding thing personally, better than what it could be to spend it on yourself. Unconventional money rule number 4. Take more risks. Many people would benefit from taking a small amount of the money that they want to set aside for retirement, for investing, for for generally improving your life, and put it into something that is a little bit more risky. Because with risk, you've got the greater potential of greater rewards at the end. You need to assess yourself what is the right level of risk that you're willing to take. If you can take a little bit more risk with a small amount of money, then you're actually increasing your chances of getting ahead financially. This is the reason I'm trying to aim to invest around 5% of my investable assets into cryptocurrency, various different cryptocurrency projects, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, a few others, and I think it gives you the potential for really great reward. But because it's a small amount of money, if it goes to nothing, then it's not going to ruin you. Remember, one of the tips from the Psychology of Money book was don't go broke. Stay in the game. Unconventional money rule number 5 is earn less so that you can live more. Don't misunderstand me. If you've got the opportunity to earn more and it doesn't affect the quality of your life, then I think you should definitely go for that. If earning more means that you're going to be working more hours and you don't want to be working more hours, you want to be working less hours, then I would encourage you, just give the option to yourself. What about working a few less hours and earning a little bit less so that I can spend more time camping in the woods, spending time with my kids, taking my wife on dates, serving a local good cause with the spare time that I've got? The quality of your life shouldn't be measured just by how much you earn. I've personally done this, and I know several people have done this, who've literally taken steps back from work, retiring from teaching, me, taking less hours, taking a job which pays less because the stress is less, in order to spend more time with family and more time doing the things that they want to do. And they lead a richer life even though they earn less. If you want to know more of my takeaways from the book The Psychology of Money, you can click here, see you on that one. Or if you want to know what lessons I learned from quitting my job, you can click that one. Or if you want to know what my biggest financial mistake is, you can click down there. I'll see you in one of them in a sec. Peace out.